my approach is tailored to the individual. You know, what motivates one person may not motivate another one. So you want to tailor to specifically that individual. You know, success feels different for everybody. So you know, if it's just recognition that might be success for you, that's great, and I can coach, you know, towards that. Or if I can, you know, show you how making certain improvements might help you make more bonus money, then, you know, that would drive someone differently there. Oh, there's always positives in every phone call. I think it's really important because you want to use those as strengths. These are strengths that you have, and this is what you did really well, and that allows you to work on the things that you need to improve by continuing to do those things that are positive and use those as kind of your advantage to make corrections or improvements in the other areas that you need help. Also, you know, it's the verbal pat on the back. Everybody needs that. You know, this is what is really good, and you always want to make sure that you reinforce those all the time, because as you try to make improvements, you forget about some of the things that you're doing really well, and we don't ever want you to lose sight of that. You know, something as, you know, you always want to look for something simple with those improvements, so the positives don't get you know, kind of muddled or, you know, forgotten about, and then come back to them and make sure that you incorporate those positives into how you're going to make those improvements. And when you look at the things that are maybe the simplest things to fix, but will make the biggest impact, and then incorporate the positives back into that. Well, we make calls for our clients, and essentially the client's goals become our goals, and we always want to try and strengthen those relationships with our client, and by reaching their goals, we are definitely doing that. And you know, in the end, that's always what we're shooting for. You know, we measure our success on how successful we are as a partner with our clients. It's definitely what I call the aha moment, where, you know, you really, the way you described it, or how the coaching went, that you know, someone was able to completely understand where you were coming from, and not only that, but they can use that because you individualized your coaching to that person. It makes more sense to them. They can understand it, and now all of a sudden, you know, they're later on, maybe it's a week, maybe it's a day, maybe it's later on that afternoon, when someone says, hey, you know, thanks a lot, that really helped me, you know, in all my calls, I really appreciate that. You know, that's probably the greatest thing in coaching and developing somebody, is when they let you know how much of an impact your coaching made.